Yanni Gord, a product of the province of Quebec, and Nick Suzuki on the opening face-off from Climate Pledge Arena. Sit back and enjoy the first ever meeting between the Seattle Kraken and the Montreal Canadiens. Excellent offensive defenseman for Ben Sherratt. And this is the top tandem for Dominic Ducharme and the Canadiens. Alex Wenberg to the outside. Jordan Eberle. He'll cut across. He scores! Jordan Eberle with his first of the season. And the Kraken are off and running.
Coming through the neutral zone, Wenberg takes the puck right through the middle, passes off to Eberle, but Eberle makes the cut all the way across, shoots right after he passes. I believe that's Dvorak on the front end. As soon as he goes with that shot, you can't see it. It's a perfectly placed right above the shoulder and glove.
Niku on and off the stick and recaptured by Suzuki. Here comes Hoffman. Mike Hoffman busting in. A great pass. What a save! Grubauer, dandy, off Brendan Gallagher. In control moment of the game. What a stop here, JT, by Philip Grubauer.
He's able to get his right skate on the shot from Brendan Gallagher, who's looking for his first goal. I'm sure he'd want to get a little bit more, try to get it underneath the bar.
Out to center off the stick of Appleton. Here come the Kraken, 2-on-1. Tanev for the front. McCann, the trailer. Shot taken. Allen said no. It was Vince Dunn. Suzuki was off a body. In play, went off Jeremy Lauzon. It comes all the way back. A reverse by Larson. Little trouble brewing. Grubauer the stop. They score on the follow-up. Getting to it in tight was Mike Hoffman. He paid a price, and the Canadiens have tied it.
A little bit of a weird bounce off the wall. I believe it goes off of Gallagher right in front. Hoffman is able to be in the right spot at the right time to collect a rebound. But again, it's just a little funny bounce behind. Grubauer does make the first save, but isn't able to get the second.
On the play, Seattle has been assessed a 4-minute penalty for high sticking. The play will now be reviewed.
So now they also called a penalty. They being the two referees, Graham Skilleter and a rookie, Mitch Dunning tonight. Right there, Jaden Schwartz. It's a 4-minute double minor to start because of injury, and they're going to take a look at it. Lay it back in the skates of Niku. His shot absorbed and blocked by Jake McCann, who gets it from Appleton with open ice. He'll stop, look around. Here comes Alexiak. They score! Brandon Tanev on the doorstep. Right place, right time. 2-1, Seattle.
You look at this pass from Appleton off the boards. He doesn't have a direct play. He's able to read that play. Alexiak steps up. Drop pass here from McCann. But Tanev drives the net, stands out, puts his stick down right in front, and is able to put it right underneath the glove of Allen. A great play all the way in from the defensive zone into the offensive zone.
This is game number 7. Number 13 has his 4th goal of the season. Giordano drops it off for Riley Sheahan off a stick. Off the goalpost, a bouncer. You can hang a horseshoe for Jake Allen on that one. Icing is called here against Montreal. You can follow the bouncing puck here. Wow. Yep. Right off the bar. Kraken looking for their 2nd win ever and their first here against the oldest franchise in the NHL. Start this second period of the long change on even terms on the ice. Wenberg, side of the net, out in front. Eberle shut down. Great pass by McCann. Quality finish by Eberle, but a better save by Jake Allen. Right on the money for Josh Anderson, going wide of Jeremy Lauzon. No quarter given. Dvorak in front. And Grubauer. Excellent save early off the stick of Josh Anderson. Through center. The Kraken are positioned well. Dvorak had it, lost it. Seattle transitions out. Here's Gord. He'll delay. Right out in front. What a goal! Yanni Gord with his first as a Kraken. Seattle with a 2-goal lead.
By Yanni Gord. There's a turnover in the neutral zone. He puts it up, but what you want to look at Yanni pick his head up, look to see Yarncroc going to the net. As soon as he does that, he knows he has the move to the backhand. Allen's overcommitted. He's able to take that in. He shows patience, looks up, finds that he has a guy going to the back door. It's a great move by Yanni to pull it to the backhand on an outreached Allen.
Schwartz, a big one that time on Hoffman. Here's Gord. Now Schwartz, he gets back up to the slot. Dunn's in, fanning on another chance, goes wide. Yarncroke had the opportunity, and maybe Allen got a piece. Gallagher has the puck. He'll sail it out. Little chip in charge in on Grubauer. Montreal and Seattle, long changes. Here comes Gord. Now Tanev in front. He scores! That'll bring the house down. Brandon Tanev with his second, 4-1. Seattle.
Right off from the defensive zone, it goes right up, pushes to Yanni Gord. Yanni Gord feathers a pass into a breaking Tanev. Tanev goes to the net hard through the middle drive. Tanev, as soon as he gets the puck, goes to his forehand and shoots right away. Doesn't give Allen time to get set.
Goaltending change. Schwartz, Wenberg again, center point, Giordano, Alex Wenberg, goes across, Allen says no, a dandy on Yanni Gord.
Taking his head, Wenberg he sends it over, Yanni on one knee, gets a good shot off there. Really good opportunity early for Seattle to kind of put the dagger in Montreal and get that start to the third period that they want.
Alex Wenberg and Nick Suzuki crossing sticks. They jam for it. It was by Donskoy, by Perreault, and now Wenberg with Eberle. A bit of space. He'll cut, lay it across, out in front. Allen says no, maybe 3 times with Eberle on the doorstep.
The pass goes across. He's all alone in front. Doesn't get the original handle, but sticks with it and is still able to get an opportunity there on Allen. He wanted to get that hand-eye coordination, knock it in the air. Allen was there right along with it. So far through 5, Seattle's done a really good job of forcing the issue.
Onto the corner. Romanov. Good steal. Donato. Open ice. Ryan Donato walks in. He scores! How about that? Ryan Donato and the Kraken pour it on.
A great read. Sticks his stick out, is able to intercept the D-to-D pass, and he's off to the races. Full speed. Goes with a little forehand, backhand, is able to tuck it right underneath the bar. Great move from Donato, but good instincts at his own blue line to be able to stop that D-to-D pass. Shows off his speed and hands on a great goal.
High cheddar right underneath the bar. Fleury looking over both shoulders, finished off by Armia. Now done. Fleury moved along and out. Down and out. Tanev, he'll get to it, right in, shut down by Jake Allen. Tanev going for the hat trick.
And get a really good look in at the net. It's short angle, hard. It's going to be a hard opportunity for Tanev to get that one all the way up. Doesn't get.
A breakout for the Canadians. Caulfield on the off wing. A shot shielded by Grubauer. Out in front, Tanev gets back. Seattle, Washington is a hockey town. There's no question. The Seattle Kraken have their first win ever at Climate Pledge Arena.
By the veteran Daryl Sutter, and the Devils are going to have to be on the top of their game, Canch, in all areas and move the puck well if they're going to beat the Flames. They were great in transition last night.
In advance of tonight's game, Smith and Dougie Hamilton start out with Nico Hischier, Yegor Sharangovich, and Janne Kwokanen. And the first shot attempt by Mikhail Backlund, and a follow-up try is fought off by Nico Dawes. Noah Hannafin on the move here for Calgary. Sends one in front. That's kicked out by Dawes. Big early pressure by the Flames. Behind the net, Coleman. What do you think's behind putting them together tonight, Hamilton and Smith?
Well, I think Lindy's going to try a few things.
Let's watch Milan Lucic in. He scores. Milan Lucic, 6.5 in to give the Flames the lead. We'll get back to that, Kenny, in a moment, but the veteran Lucic has Calgary up.
Right there, you see the little tip, and Lucic gets in behind the Devils. Mercer as well as the defense. That's redirected. That is a terrific play. I have to look at who directed to Lucic, but went right on his stick. And Kansas, Calgary opens the scoring. The veteran Milan Lucic. See how he shot that puck quick and right on the ice. It's tough for goaltenders if you put it in the right spot, 5-hole in between the skates or just under the pads to get set if you release it. And making them make quick decisions with the puck.
Given away, Mangiapane continuing on, shoots, he scored! Andrew Mangiapane. 6 goals in the Flames' first 7 games. Big start for him. It's a 2-0 Calgary lead.
Last season, and watch this, they win a battle along the wall, little mishandle of the puck by Siegenthaler, and look at Mangiapane. Stay with it. And as he's falling to the ice, wow, I don't know how he stuck with that puck and found it. He out-battled.
Played back, Rasmus Andersson across for Gaudreau. Andersson again with a shot, he scored! And just like that, a power play goal. It's all Calgary, a 3-0 lead.
I think Lindholm got a piece of that, setting up in front to redirect this puck past Dawes. One more look at it. Let's see if Lindholm, in fact, did get a piece of it.
Hamilton for the Devils, plays it for Bratt. They pick up Smith in the circle. His shot wristed wide. Comes back to Bratt on the far wall. He got tangled up. Here come the Flames. Mangiapane walking in. He scored! What a move by Andrew Mangiapane. His second 2-goal game in 2 nights. 4-0.
He couldn't stay with it. Right there, looks like he just kind of hit a rut. And that allows a wide open Mangiapane. He gets a pass, and the patience there. What a move, backhand, forehand. Wedgwood comes in completely cold, and that's not something you want to be facing as the Flames are flying here in the first period.
Nico Dawes started, gave up 3, relieved by Scott Wedgwood, who gave up the 4th. Carried over the line, Pavel Zacha. Nifty move, continues on, backhander, and Vladar with the save.
Good effort by Pavel Zacha there.
Dawson Mercer comes on the ice for the continuation of the power play with Hischier, Tatar, Hamilton, and Zacha, and the second period begins. In the early portion of the season, the Devils trail by 4. That was the score against Washington. There's Mercer with a shot, and it's kicked out. Here's Hamilton to play it across.
Wide open, takes a nice carom off the boards. He is in a good scoring position. Right in the slot, you see Vladar. And how about the start by the Pittsburgh Penguins with all kinds of injuries? And the 2 top stars.
Given away, Zacha shoots, he scores! Pavel Zacha to pull one back for the Devils, 3rd of the year. It's 4-1.
Did the Devils ever desperately need that from the goaltender from behind the net? He tries to ring it around, but it goes right to Pavel Zacha. And nobody's covering the front of the net. Right there, he didn't get it around the boards. And Zacha is able to...
Hamilton with a shot blocked away. Here's Coleman in transition. Blake Coleman shooting, and a save by Wedgwood.
Right here, that puck's on edge. Hamilton just tries to get it deep. Coleman makes a good play blocking that puck out of the zone. There's the opportunity off the left side.
On the receiving end of the pass from Goodbranson. Johnny Gaudreau over the line. Beautiful pass and a shot by Tkachuk. Fought off by Wedgwood. Frederic Gauthier tried to center one with Crokin in there. Smith with the pinch. Flames trying to get it out. Now skated away. Pass for Coleman. Blake Coleman in. Shooting. Saved by Wedgwood, and the rebound clear.
Devils got one back. It's a 4-1 hockey game, but get one more, Kanch. 5 minutes left in the second period.
In the opening period, 4 goals in the opening 12 minutes and 56 seconds. And as the third period begins, this is Noah Hannafin to send into the Devils zone.
Indecisive, because I thought he played more on the wing, although he was a defenseman by trade. Good to see some of those names there. You always like to reminisce.
Jesper Bratt, wraparound try, and it's held by Vladar.
Didn't play in the second period. He knows he has to be better. Jesper Bratt really understands.
Here's Severson, plays it across. Mangiapane on the intercept, racing back the other way. Mangiapane tries to maneuver past Smith and stop by Wedgwood. Penalty time is up. Team's back to even strength. Backlund for the Flames. Plays it across. Here's Tkachuk in front. Snuffed out by Wedgwood. Drive by Killington. Saves Scott Wedgwood. He's rebounded.
Watch right here. Look at this. Look at that little toe drag. That's a great play by a power forward. And indeed, Wedgwood did get a right pad on that. Then another save control. And he plays with a lot of high energy, skates very well, has nice hands, and has really developed a scoring touch here.
Drafted 166 overall. He'll be a restricted free agent soon. Tkachuk shoots, he scores. With Dad Keith in the house, Matthew Tkachuk to extend it to a 5-1 lead.
He knew exactly where he was going with this puck. All kinds of time, and he beats Wedgwood 5-hole. See at his eye where he's going to shoot the puck, keep it low. But you see the spin around pass from Monahan. Nice play to Tkachuk. Devils overloaded one side.
Mercer with that last chance. This is the last time we'll call a game of his as a teenager. His 20th birthday is tomorrow, Dawson Mercer. Play it across. Mercer in. He scores! Say goodbye to your teens in style, I guess. Dawson Mercer, 5-2.
Can't get that mask firmly on. And maybe it did affect him a little bit. Nonetheless, Devils will take a nice little pass from Janssen.
Gains the zone, Gudbranson tries to work it away. Instead, Janssen frees it up. Mercer with a shot. Big save made. Zacha at the circle. Seam pass broken up by Lindholm. Scramble for the puck. It comes to Bratt. Drops it back. Hamilton drive. Glove down in front. Mercer jamming at a rebound. They score! A power play goal. The Devils make it 5-3. Just a shade under 3 minutes to go.
Get to this loose puck. Move the puck around a little bit. Zacha tries to find the seam, and it looked like the Flames were going to have an opportunity to clear it out there. But because of the two extra skaters, they're able to get that puck back, and then it caroms in the slot. Let's take one more look at it. The goaltender makes an initial save, but it's off skates, off bodies, and eventually...
The Flames are hot. 5-3 winners tonight at the Rock, and this is their 4th consecutive win. The Devils, it's a winning homestand. They'll have to settle for 3-2.
Against William Karlsson. McKinnon for the Avalanche, and he controlled the draw back to Bowen Byram on defense, and it's snapped in by Mikko Rantanen.
And two teams that can skate, so let's keep an eye on rush chances throughout this game as well.
Manoff had his shot hit his own man. Chandler Stevenson back to the line it goes. Flipped toward the net by McNabb, and a rebound goal on the backhand. Vegas from Chandler Stevenson, their leading scorer this season, and a quick 1-0 lead for the Golden Knights exactly 2 minutes in.
You were shut out in the last game. A simple play. Get the puck to the net and get bodies to the net. And that's exactly what Braden McNabb does. He finds a way to find a lane to get it there. Carrier providing the screen. And you can see that Darcy Kemper had no idea where this puck was, not able to locate it. That's something you got to keep an eye on. That's where you can build confidence when you start to shut teams down.
Nick Watherd right to the goal mouth. Danny Donoff couldn't handle it. Shot from the point right on, and a left pad save made by Kemper off the blast from Pietrangelo. Any other player on the Avs, and he earned a spot on the defense. Centering pass by Byram, and a shot right on by Tyson Jost. 30th in the league, the Avalanche. Expect much better with all the talent they can put out there. Centering pass by Landeskog, looking for a tip out in front from McKinnon that never came. Johnson. Ahead for Helm, longtime Detroit Red Wing, put one right into the midsection of Robin Leonard. Right there for the one-timer by Rantanen. McKinnon for JT Comfer. They turn it over, and here's a break opportunity. Short-handed. Riley Smith to the backhand, and he scores. What a play. And Vegas leads 2-0.
He made a wonderful pass, but right here, a tremendous stick by Riley Smith. Just terrific positioning. He's dog-tired at the end of the shift, yet stays with it. And watch JT Comfer as he comes back, tries to lift the stick, but watch where Comfer ends up. Behind the net, doesn't stay with Smith, and Smith is able to maintain his composure.
Landeskog stopped along the boards. As usual, Vegas tries to counterattack quickly. Stevenson has a man out in front. And the save made by Kemper. Looked like he just got a piece of that shot. And with 2:36 to go, the chances are 8-3 in favor of the Golden Knights.
And here's a chance.
Dadonov has some room. Dadonov tried to go around Eric Johnson, who poked it in the corner. Dadonov got it back. Centers wanted a shot right on. Great save by Kemper, and he stops the follow as well.
Goes off the shaft of the stick of Kemper, and then this shot a few moments ago by Janmark.
Terrific start for Smith, and Stevenson and the Golden Knights had a positive first period.
And the top line out for each side as the second period begins. Moved here in the mid-90s from Quebec. Haig, good forechecking, a takeaway by O'Connor. He centered one right onto the stick of Ranta, who was denied at point-blank range by Robin Leonard.
Playing off the rush, you got to get in there and create some turnovers. It's exactly what Jost and O'Connor do, and that leads to a terrific opportunity for Sampo Ranta. And the feed right here by O'Connor, and a big-time save by Robin Leonard, but more of that from the Colorado Avalanche to try and generate chances off the forecheck. With a good dump by Eric Johnson, good puck retrieval, good forecheck by Colorado, much more meat and potatoes.
Great chance for Riley Smith as he took it to the backhand. Never did get a great shot on, and it is remarkable. And people are bigger generally, but on a relative scale, it is amazing how much bigger the goalies are. Shot hit the pipe from right out in front of the net. Burakovsky, sloppy clear attempt kept in by Theodore. Centering pass, nobody there for Vegas, but McNabb at the line, and a glove save made by Kemper.
They get to work, and they start to get their forecheck going, and this is the last opportunity through a screen. That's a difficult save. If you look at number 10, Waugh gets right into the eye set of Kemper as it's going through, and I think that Kolazar even got
into the midsection, rebound loose for a moment. Riley Smith was poking at it. He has it off the boards. Back for Marchessault. Smith steps into the circle. His shot blocked. Well, behind the net, diving play by Theodore. He couldn't control the puck. Pass too high for McKinnon. McKinnon, bottom of the circle, off for McCarr with some traffic, and they score! It got through Leonard. Good things happen when you put it on net. McCarr did. And the Avs are on the board with 36.6 to go in the second. To start the period for Vegas. McKinnon on the face-off out there with Rantanen, Bowen, and McCarr. And the Vegas power play continues. Anemic. Chance to get one here, though. Kolesar stopped at point-blank range. Looked like he might feed it across for Dylan Coghlan.
Because it is a follow-through and a clearing attempt. And then this opportunity, good to see Keegan Kolesar back for Vegas. Wasn't out there to start the period, but yeah, you're right. He was looking for a pass to the back door.
People can plan ahead. 2 weeks. Everybody's busy. Get it on your calendar. Here's some room now for Tyson Jost. One-on-one on Haig. Got a shot on, and the right leg flashed out by Leonard.
It was a good one. Good individual effort by Jost here. He's coming down the strong side. He's able to get to the middle of the ice on Nick Haig, and even though he doesn't get a lot on this shot, it's the fact that he's moving. As a goaltender, you want to make sure you remain patient, don't overplay or overcommit. Leonard was able to stay with it and kick it out with the right pass.
Kadri, rink-wide pass. Rister turned aside. Great opportunity.
Find the equalizer in this game. A good cross-ice pass by Kadri to Burakovsky. Maybe he doesn't get it off as quickly as he would like, and because of that.
And the Golden Knights break 3-on-2 across the line. Room for Dadonov, deflected out in front, went just wide. Kolasar almost had a wide empty net. And it's a stop by Darcy Kemper. Down low. Rantanen again. Now McKinnon for Landeskog. Right in front of the net. Wrap around and didn't score. Looked like he had the net, but couldn't poke it in. The whistle stopped the play. He could control it and flip it into an empty net. Great work by the defenseman. Looked like it was Haig there to get the stick on it and deny Landeskog. Eric Johnson's played 21 and a half minutes. Bad pass by Comfort. Break opportunity here. Keegan Kolasar put it right on. Knocked down by Darcy Kemper. When Stevenson scored 2 minutes in at even strength. Riley Smith a shorthand goal. Makar scored for Colorado in the final minute of the second period. Back for the point and kept in. Landeskog, they have to be tired. They've been out there for almost a minute and a half. This big line. Net is empty. And here comes an empty net goal for Vegas. Kolasar makes it 3-1 with 29.9 to go. Whoever scored it just made it 3-1, and I think it was Keegan Kolasar.
Well, you made mention that the Avalanche were tired, and I think they just ran out of gas. But give credit where credit is due. And with all the pieces that are out for the Vegas Golden Knights, I thought they did a terrific job of defending here tonight, Sean.
And that's it. Vegas gets its second win of the season.
He's now won 7 championships in 5 different leagues in his career. Off we go. Pens and Tampa Bay Lightning meeting for the second time after Pittsburgh won in Tampa 2 weeks ago, 6-2 to kick off the season. Hedman to the middle, nearly a chance for point, but it's on and off his stick.
Wow, he was wide open in between the hash marks.
Chernak a blast, stopped by Jari, and he hangs on.
Ceiling, and the Penguins won that one. That was a nice little tip there.
O'Connor out there again playing center for Pittsburgh. First career 2-goal game on Saturday. Jari able to make the blocker save. It's over the boards. Ruedel takes a check. Friedman got spun around.
You know, you go through a list of all the great goaltenders in the history that have played this game. They've had their ups and downs.
Face-off win for Tampa. Sergachev got it over. Trying a shot as Killorn gets it on net. Jari able to make the save. It's big in the crease.
Well, you better be confident because you exude that through your team. And Tristan Jari with that left pad save. And
Stanley Cup champions on both sides. Social media post brought to you by Point Park University. Note there from Pens historian Bob Grove. Mikhail Sergachev flicks it to the net and seeing it all the way is Tristan Jari. So a lot of early activity in the Penguin zone. Braden Point and darting out to center, Anthony Cirelli. Drops it off for Killorn. He's got a look. He fires and it's shrugged away by Jari. To the interior for Zucker. Kapanen right at the dot. Jason Zucker, a shot right in front, and Vasilevsky finds it. Right on the doorstep, Jake Gensel. Now battle along the boards with Drew O'Connor, 23 years of age, 2 goals the other night, 3 in the last 3. In front, Heinen with a chance, and then O'Connor denied.
The first one, not the second. Look at O'Connor's opportunity. What a save by the glove.
Couldn't clear. 1:03 to go in the power play chance. Rodriguez looking, shooting, and off the bar. Stays in for Pittsburgh, Matheson.
Tampa Bay, now it's the Penguins and Rodriguez. This one hits crossbar and post. He doesn't even get a shot on net for that. Wow. Supermo presented by AHN. Look at that shot. Up over that blocker's shoulder. And then the post. Tristan Jari all alone.
Heinen was lined up by Killorn. You heard the heads up from the bench with the puck. Hedman for Killorn. Down the middle. One hands it wide of Jari.
Between the two defenders and Pettersson with that long reach. Look at that. Killorn tried to protect that puck. Indeed he did, but in doing so really couldn't. What would he have, what would your selection be?
It's always a mixture. I grew up with alternative rock and hip hop, so it's a mixture. It's the 90s, you know. It was the 90s. That's number one. Okay. Those two.
All right.
Underway here in the second period. A thrilling first period, no score. Two teams won't play again until March 3rd. 2-on-1 Tampa. Braden Point in backhander. He scores. 31 seconds into the second period. One of the best players for the Lightning, Braden Point, and it's 1-0.
Penguins weren't sure how to play it. Look at Sergachev. 10-2 with the skates. Fires it up to center. A little chip pass to Point. And Dumoulin takes away the backdoor play, allowing Jarry to square up. He didn't want to allow that pass to come across. As you could see, they had another player there.
Now Rodriguez to Dumoulin. Kapanen. Rodriguez opens up, takes a look down low, is tipped by Gensel off the pad of Vasilevsky.
He reads the pass shot. It's a pass shot, and this is how he plays it. He's already meeting it right there with his arm and his glove. He's not squaring up on the shooter. Vasilevsky made one beauty of a save in that exchange. I think it was off Dumoulin's stick that was on top of the net. Look out.
Counterattack. Palat in, fires and scores. Andre Palat on the rush after a great shift from Pittsburgh. It's Palat who makes it 2-0.
Gets a little defensive help, and then Palat off that left foot right by the glove hand of Tristan Jarry, who's out high. But Palat, with that good quick snapshot, is able to get it by that, make it 2-0. And just like that, you can just see these chances are coming out of nowhere.
Here comes Stamkos toward the net, hooks around the goal, sets it up, McDonough blast, he scores! And just like that, it's 3-0.
You talk about a quick strike. Little chip pass up to Stamkos, who gets a little bit of a seam, finds McDonough, and Stamkos is able to just lay it on that platter. Look at this. McDonough steps into it, elevates it by that glove hand again, and Tristan Jarry's still deep in his net. It's going to be a timeout for the Penguins. Tristan Jarry was deep in his net because he thought Stamkos, who had a little bit of a step on his check.
Brock McGinn gets some separation. Up high, Dumoulin, the shot blocked. Second try, Bluger. He's robbed by Vasilevsky.
Maybe adjust something else. Look at these chances in front.
Zucker to Pedersen. Slides it over to Marino. Jason Zucker, a bomb, and denied by Vasilevsky. Time winding down on the Hedman penalty. Kapanen at the dot. A lot of zone time, but unable to score against Andre Vasilevsky and company. Braden Point leads in backhand tries, answered by Jarry.
They scored on the backhand 31 seconds in to open up the scoring in this second period. An onslaught for the Tampa Bay Lightning this season. Look out, stick.
In front of Tampa, Vasilevsky sprawling out on a broken play. Matheson a drive off the glass.
It hit that stick that had been broken. Shots for the Penguins. That doesn't count the bars. Look at that.
Hyman with the puck here, feathers it forward. Drew O'Connor, a lot of space. Look, shoots off the post again. Fresh 20 minutes on the clock, ready for the start of the third period. It's been an entertaining hockey game. Quite a battle between these two for the second time in a 15-day stretch. Back on this line with Sam Lafferty and Brian Boyle. Turnover in the neutral zone. Here comes Pat Maroon on a 2-on-1. Fires off the glove of Jarry. Cernak, heavy collision with Simon right in front of the bench. Puck is captured by Perry. Wants the wraparound. That gets shut down.
Marino with the puck. He's over 24 minutes in this hockey game.
Good pass here again. So feeding Rodriguez. Got it on goal. And Vasilevsky slams the door again. Vasilevsky stopping it. Drops it off for Hedman. Maroon with possession. Chips it out to center ice. Matheson up there along with Gensel. Here's Sergachev for the empty net, and he fires it in.
Yeah, he ripped that in. That was a hard wrist shot. At the end of the day, in the final turnover, that's just a hard wrist shot. In and out.
Vasilevsky drafted in this building, 19th overall, 9 years ago. It's the first goalie taken in that draft. Alice Killorn with the net empty, pocket pick by Zucker, has a chance, goes to Gensel, shot stop, rebound, score! Jason Zucker on the power play.
And look at this extra effort here. Killorn thinks he's just going to one-hand this out the zone. Zucker steals it. And then the rebound, he puts it in. So the hard work of Zucker at the blue line and then following through off the rebound has made it a 4-1 hockey game. And he has 26 of them, and he'll stay at 26.
Floated over the line, back to McDonough, who's got a goal tonight, as does Palat. Alex Killorn, net empty. Matheson to beat, not easy to do, and he's going to do it. Alex Killorn, second empty netter for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it's 5-1.
Well, if you pull him to score on the power play, you have to pull him after that. There's no question.
Time winding down here in this one. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning. They lost 5-1 last night. They got a 5-1 win here tonight to wrap up their road trip as they defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Thanks, guys. To your point, recently retired Ducks netminder Ryan Miller in the house tonight. He stopped by. And of course, he's got a new gig. He's the goaltending coach. He'll go right up the middle, and that pass doesn't connect. Quick counter, and here's Sonny Milano back in the Anaheim lineup tonight. Wide on left wing, got it back to the middle, and a shot right on from Lundestrom, turned away by Hellebuck, who was deep in his crease.
It's been a big key for them in the early going.
Minute gone in the power play. Terry dishes to Shattenkirk. Back to Terry in front. Oh, and he had Henrique in the crease, but in between him and Terry was Connor Hellebuck. Jamie puts it on the boards up on the shelf, and Hellebuck can't knock it off the wall.
Yeah, smart dump ins, get it away.
Crew got it right in front, and Delorier turned away. Back to the point. That shot didn't get through off the stick of Lindholm. Drysdale's pass finds no one in particular, and this will go off the boards right on net, so Hellebuck steers it aside. Around the boards, broken up. Milano in front, just had his stick taken away as he tried to pull the trigger. It was Beaulieu who got a piece of it. Back to the line for Fowler. Fowler drives up the right boards, under a minute to go, releases on the puck, plays it to himself, right in front. Lundestrom's redirect turned away by Hellebuck.
What a stop. That was just a great stop by Connor Hellebuck.
Shattenkirk, who had activated off the right point. Here's Kyle Connor, turns on the Jets, drops it off. Dubois heads to the net, backhand pass in the slot, score! Coming late down the slot, Svechnikov, it's 1-0 Winnipeg.
Boy, if Svechnikov gets this away in a hurry. He's right in front of him, and then it's Kyle Connor with the penetration, but to me it's Dubois. Boy, that's just a real nice play by Pierre-Luc Dubois. And you can see that Svechnikov.
And the Jets the other way. Paul Stastny. Now his 15th year, dumps it in, goes back behind the net and gets it back. He'll feed it right point. Nate Schmidt did not get it through traffic in front of Gibson. Chopping at his Andrew Kopp, and it was loose, but then covered by the Anaheim netminder. Manson trying to move it up the boards, denied by Kyle Connor. Now backhanded off the glass and back into Winnipeg ice by Adam Henrique. Zegras hounding the puck, steals it, makes a pass over, score! Sonny Milano in one motion. The Ducks have tied it. All Trevor Zegras there.
And it's Zegras who just kind of hangs in there. Coaches call this hounding the puck. He gets in on top of Nate Schmidt, little stick lift, and a perfect pass across. And boy, Sonny Milano had opened up. And all in one motion, he just whips it 5-hole on Connor Hellebuck. Great finish by Milano, wastes no time whatsoever.
For Lindholm, middle of the ice, the 19-year-old Drysdale trying to work on Harkins, who doesn't have a stick, gives it up, gets it back. Oh, he had Delorier, but that pass broken up by Hellebuck. Kept at the line, and now here's Schmidt. Pass a little behind Svechnikov. He's taken to the boards by Fowler. Cam lost his stick from behind the net. On the backhand, it's Connor. Gibson makes the save, can't cover, and a couple of cracks at it for Svechnikov again because Fowler, and loses it to Zegras at the line. Nice play by Zegras. Another good defensive play for Zegras, and it creates offense. Now Henrique comes up with it. Forced to the backhand, and that's gloved off by Connor Hellebuck. And the puck sent around the boards, hits the linesman at the blue line. And look out, Cookout. Kopp with speed, short-handed. Drysdale trying to catch him, knocks it away. It's still loose, and coming in with Stastny. Drysdale again recovered to get a piece. Gibson wants to move it quickly. Good passing there as Lindholm put it on the tape for Henrique, and cutting into the middle was Carrick. His shot deflected over top. Lindholm with a lot of room all the way to the dot. Rebound there for Henrique, slapping away at it. So is Carrick, and it ends up in the corner. Lundestrom in after it. Milano trying to pick it off the end boards as well. Now here's a giveaway. Terry keeps it in the high slot. Lundestrom back to Manson, gets it through, score! Josh Manson, a pile of humanity in front of Hellebuck, and the Ducks have their first lead.
Milano was stationed at the top of the goal crease, and this is just a seeing eye shot by Josh Manson. He just kind of throws a little snapshot at the net. Troy Terry clips it down low, Lundestrom back. Milano was there. I think, does Pierre-Luc Dubois try and knock this puck down with his left hand? Keep an eye right here. Yeah, and he touches it, and it goes underneath the glove of Hellebuck. I don't believe.
Terry does a nice job getting the puck into the zone. Comtois was looking for Getzlaf, but that was snuffed out by Dillon. And now room for Ehlers. Into the Anaheim zone, waiting for reinforcements to join him. They move it around and tie the game. Nice passing play. Stastny came down the slot, handed it off, and the Jets have made it 2-2.
Yeah, and there was no time wasted. Let's take a look at it. Coming late in and just drilling that puck up top was Kopp, man, all in one motion. And that is over the left shoulder of John Gibson. Ryan Getzlaf tried to dive to block that shot.
Boy, good hustle play coming back on the back check by Henrique and Raquel. Henrique went careening into the end boards. Meantime, Zegras the other way, can't connect with Raquel in the high slot. Nice steal by Henrique to the slot. Save, got his own rebound off the side of the net.
Oh, too bad. Boy, he played that perfectly. It was a shot off the right pad of Hellebuck. Big fat rebound.
Connor the other way for Kopp, and he sweeps it in one motion right on a good right pad stop by Gibson. Including just a 56-game campaign a year ago. Here's Lundestrom, speeds in wide on left wing. Right in front, Silverberg off the shoulder of Hellebuck, and crashing into the net is Milano knocking it off.
Oh boy, good play. All game long, nice little pass here by Lundestrom to Silverberg. Hellebuck gets the shoulder on it.
Finally run over far enough for the puck to come to center, and Silverberg sends it in. Here's a giveaway. Milano has a man down the slot. Zegras, he scores! Trevor Zegras, 3-2 Ducks.
Zegras just jumps off the bench, and he is flying down the middle of the ice. But watch Sonny Milano. He's all by himself, guesses right, gets the turnover, dumps it out in front. And boy, you gotta believe that Trevor Zegras knew exactly where he wanted to put that puck.
And the Ducks on top for the second time tonight. There's a turnover at center, and Raquel brings it in. For Zegras again, save Hellebuck. $1:25 to go, 6 skaters for the Jets, 3-2 Ducks, an empty net for Winnipeg. And the face-off, Andrew Kopp out of his feet, dug out by Ehlers, scores! High short side on Gibson. We're tied again.
What a shot.
That was something. First of the year for Ehlers, and boy, did he pick a time.
Position where he gets down on one knee to protect the short side, and there's maybe an inch or two over top of that right shoulder, and Ehlers picks the corner. Look at that. There is like nothing to shoot at.
Kopp, who won the draw on the Ehlers goal, wins the draw here. Pionk's shot ends up as a pass. They score! Off the skate of Stastny and in!
Oh my. What a turn of events here. And this is just a bad luck bounce for the Ducks. When you get people going to the net, it's a one face-off. And it's just whipped towards the front of the net. Drysdale and Stastny are both battling to get to the front, and I don't know if it hits Stastny or if it hits Jamie Drysdale. But that is a tough luck break for Anaheim.
Henrique centers, but nobody home between the circles. Intercepted as Stastny was knocked down. 2 seconds left. Raquel needs to shoot. Zegras tries to shoot. It's off of Hellebuck as the horn sounds, and the Jets flat out steal one tonight.
I think this is the right decision by John Hynes to put him right back in, get his game going. And as for James Reimer, it's his net or Aiden Hill. I think there'll be a competition all year long.
John McIsaac, TJ Luxmore are our referees, Julian Fournier and Kyle Flemington. And as recently as 2 years ago, he was second in voting for the Norris Trophy.
Yeah, you know, like so many players for the Sharks last year, didn't have a great season for his standards.
Matt Duchesne carries in for the Preds, winds it deep, looking for Forsberg. Forsberg back to the point. At one-time drive by Roman Josi. The flex up and out of play.
You know, the face-off matchup's going to be interesting to watch tonight, Bob. Both teams really good in the face-off circle, but both teams have a young player as well that struggles on their fourth line.
At-risk shot, score on the power play as Roman Josi was able to put a perfect touch pass. And now they light the lamp on the power play early tonight.
Well, it gets them going again, and right here, just a quick release. And I don't think Reimer was screened by Brent Burns, but it does maybe go off his stick and change.
But they also have 6 players that have played at least 12 years or more. As getting loose is Sissons, and he fires one in on Reimer, and Reimer is able to turn it aside. Ends up in the far left corner, and out to neutralize, and now a step forward for Philip Forsberg. Turns it over, though. Back the other way, moving in, wrist shot, and gobbled up by UC Saros.
Well, it's exciting to have that franchise there and the rivalry between them and Vancouver. I don't think it's going to take very long to develop.
Eklund, a terrific hit ahead to Hurdle, moves in, goes to the backhand, hand stoned on the breakaway by UC Saros. UC Saros up to the task. Pivoting along the half boards and hoping for help as Nick Cousins throws one towards the net. And that will be sent the length of the ice by San Jose. They're going to keep it right here.
It's too exciting.
You know, and it makes sense because they're still playing hockey. There's a shot from the point. And that is turned aside by Reimer. Exclusively on ESPN Plus as well.
I got the Flyers at Calgary on Saturday. And former San Jose Sharks goaltender Martin Jones now with the Philadelphia Flyers.
To retrieve was LeBanc, turned it over though. Sissons, centering pass, that shot turned aside by Reimer. Right on the doorstep was Tanner Jeannot. Philip Forsberg waits for help. One-touch pass, getting a return. Carrier moves in, slides a soft one, looking for the 5-hole, and Reimer closed the door. Along the goal line, and pivoting back behind the net, trying to kick one out in front was Duchesne, and it is covered up by Reimer.
Covering so many games in Canada, I never really got to see him, and you know, just answered all our questions. It was a lot of fun.
Philip Forsberg giving one out in front, and that's covered up by Reimer.
And he was a hard-working player, and that's the identity that he wants from the Sharks club.
Off the draw. That shot hit the post. Forsberg with a bullet of a wrister that ringed off the iron behind the net. Duchesne with the 1-0 lead.
And Philip Forsberg just hits the post on James Reimer.
Jonathan Dahlin. Now it's Logan Couture behind the net. And it's thrown out in front. Dahlin tried to glove it down. And backhanded on UC Saros. It looks like a hand pass will be called.
You know, I love that last breakout, though, that we saw by Brent Burns. He had Trennan coming in on him and just a nice little dish into the center, and it was an easy breakout.
Trennan creates the turnover. He's able to throw a wrister in. Reimer kicks out with the right pad. And now a big hit by Trennan. Now it's Timo Meier behind the net. He has it poked off his stick, but there is Couture to wind it back to Schimmick at the right point. That drive gobbled up by UC Saros. Have met over their last 11 meetings, with Nashville holding a 7-3-1 advantage over those 11. And now, right at the start of the second period, Timo Meier gets a stick up to the face. And we are going to have a power play for San Jose once again. Power play over. Borowiecki clears it out the center, and here comes Janot. Odd man rush. 3-on-1. Janot moves in. Gets it at the track. Hit shot, hit the post.
Well, and this is the chance, the 3-on-1 that the Nashville Predators had. And you can see Brent Burns thinks the pass is going to come across. He goes down, almost leaves his feet. And that allows Trenton to just come right down the Royal Road, if you will. And James Reimer should...
Outside now Meyer. Meyer skates it out in front, and that centering pass, a shot on net by Couture, and a chest save is made by Saros. Loose behind the net, dug free.
Through on the evening, there's a chance at the other end on the power play. Watch the little stick play by Couture. He just lifts the stick.
Nashville continues to hold on to the 1-0 lead, and you called it, Cassie, before the game, how important special teams were going to be. Well, they have been very important so far. There's a shot in on Saros, and he turns it aside. Center ice, and then across the line comes Granlund. Puts the brakes on and gets it back to the point. Plenty of room for Josi. Centering pass, wrist shot, score! Another assist for Roman Josi. This time, he is able to set up Philip Forsberg for the wrister right between the circles. And Nashville has a 2-0 lead.
Philip Forsberg shot on display. We saw it in the first period off the faceoff. But watch Roman Josi. He hesitates, waits till Forsberg gets in an open position. Burns almost gets a piece of that. But because Philip Forsberg crosses the middle of the ice here, he makes James Reimer move. You can tell he's starting to trust those youngsters, putting them out there on the ice after the goal.
Burns gave it away to Colton Sissons. Odd man rush for Nashville. Sissons feathers one across, and the one-timer just misses. And now Reimer is out to cover up once again. And really seemed to establish himself with the retirement of Pecorine as now the next goaltender to be the primary netminder for a team that year after year makes the postseason, but finally wants to make a run. Fabro feeds it left side, flip to Josi. Josi along the half boards, long wrist shot, steered aside by Reimer. Out in front, Josi, wrist shot, that's blocked away by James Reimer again. Now back the other way with a step comes Logan Couture. Hands one off to Dahlin. Dahlin's wrist shot stopped again by Saros. On the doorstep, the rebound by Meyer is stopped by Saros. Another save by Saros on the centering attempt.
The last couple of games, they've really started to get going, and John Hines had split them up, and that's a big reason why.
Shot from Carlson, lost and a bunch of skates in between the circles. Another opportunity, and on the rebound, Timo Meyer is able to find a loose puck, and in midair, get just enough of the shaft of the stick on it to put it home past UC Saros.
Well, in this period, they really struggled to get into the offensive zone, but this time they get an offensive zone face-off. And watch Timo Meyer and the commitment. He just stays with it. Dahlin punches it towards UC Saros. It's a rebound that he's unable to control.
Here's a shot from Timo Meyer. Blocked in front. Loose between the circles. A rebound. And that may have been stopped by Ryan Johansson with Saros out of position. Johansson with a game saver for the Nashville Predators.
Well, huge saves at both ends. This is a wide open net for San Jose, and good presence there by Ryan Johansson.
Coming up on 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Here's a break-in by Tomasino. Moves in to the forehand. And he's stopped by Reimer. James Reimer is able to keep the game alive for San Jose.
Cleared into the corner, and it leads to this opportunity by Tomasino and James Reimer.
Shields Sissons away to keep the play on side. Here's Couture. Wrist shot blocked in front. Loose puck. Clear. Rolls all the way down towards the empty net. And in!
And watch this block by Carrier in front. He gets down to block the shot from San Jose, and puck goes right.
And the Nashville Predators survive against the San Jose Sharks team that put on a strong push in the third period despite being down 2-0 to begin the third.
To have a full house, it's great to be back, and it's great to see the fans in the stands for this game.
I think it just ticked off the stick of Jared Spurgeon, who was defending for Minnesota. Here's Oliver Ekman-Larsson, long wrist shot. Talbot the save, loose puck, and cleared down the ice. And now with the blue line held in, Tyler Myers, long shot, tipped with a high stick by Miller, I think. But play goes on. Podkolzin sends one back. Shot by Ekman-Larsson, blocked. Here's Miller. JT Miller, high slot, wrist shot, didn't get through. Ahead to Kevin Fiala. Drops for Gaudreau, put one on goal. Stick save. Demko, then he had to make another one on a spinning shot by Fiala. And Demko had the short side covered. Wild get the puck to the line. Dumba, long shot. Demko had some trouble with it, but he's able to fall on the loose puck after making the initial save, and now Sturm is injured.
That shot hit him on the way through. Dumba's shot. Oh, no. Yes, it did hit him. Ouch. Oh, man. And you can see Thatcher Demko.
And on this line was Zuccarello and Eriksson Ek. Puck sent to the line, held in nicely. Here's Brodin with a blast. Demko out to challenge, makes the save.
Nowhere near Garland, and here's the chance. And Thatcher Demko right at the top of the blue paint. Off the logo.
Fiala onto the left wing. Kaprizov tried a shot. Kind of looked off Demko like he was going to pass, and then threw a shot on goal. Good save there. Here comes Lamico shorthanded. Foligno both wearing A's as alternate captains to Jared Spurgeon's C. Here's a shot by Ryan Hartman, stopped by Demko. Bailey banks the puck to himself. Now he's got Miller ahead of the play. Kulikov has the puck in his own zone. He'll turn 31 on Friday. Veteran defenseman. Here's a lead pass and a breakaway. Zuccarello scores! Matt Zuccarello got in behind the Vancouver defense and put it between the legs of Thatcher Demko to make it 1-0 Minnesota.
Season very early. Look at this pass.
Eriksson Ek on the tape.
Tape to tape. And Zuccarello knows what to do with it. It's just a quick snap. There's that long stick, short little guy with the long stick.
Intercepted by JT Miller. Here he comes. He's got Besser with him. Podkolzin as well. JT Miller centers. Besser. What a save by Talbot with the right pad. Remarkable stop. Put it on the tape, but Talbot came across, and it's still 1-0 Minnesota. On a one-time shot from Brock Besser on a 3-on-1. Here's a steal. Miller. Besser tipped it on goal, and Talbot another save. Garland. Besser. Pearson and Hoagland are the other members of the power play. That pass got through. Gaudreau was lurking. Here's Hoagland. A quick shot stopped by Talbot. Big rebound.
So the teammates come to his defense, and everybody gets more emotional and more into the game.
Joel Eriksson Ek chips the puck onto the left wing. Tucker Pullman tried to intercept. He missed it. And here's Kaprizov moving in. Kirill Kaprizov shoots, and a glove save by Thatcher Demko.
Pullman misses this one. Look at Kaprizov turn it back the other way, and the quick shot, face-off dot. Thatcher Demko, good angle on it. Kaprizov, quick release.
Here's Jonas Brodin. Greenway takes his pass, backhands the puck in. Canucks give it away. Chance for Brodin. Blocked, rebound, and he backhands it in. Jonas Brodin followed his own first chance after the giveaway by the Canucks. And Brodin on the rebound makes it 2-0.
There's Rathbone. He just throws it to the middle instead of using the boards, and now it's Scramble City. Kyle Burrows comes back, blocks it, but then loses his stick. There's the pass by Rathbone, and instead of making the safe play using the boards, you're 5 feet from the blue line. You just chip it off the boards, make the safe play, threw it in the middle.
Makes a pass to Pettersson. Touches it over to Besser. Brock Besser in with a shot. Knocked down by the goaltender Talbot. Rebound. Bailey couldn't get it through the pile in front. Not enough for icing. Canucks able to get their change in, but they're a little sloppy with it. Here's a lead pass to Fiala. Sprawling was Rathbone. Fiala steps around and puts it in front. Glove saved by Demko, who robbed Freddie Gaudreau on the doorstep. Looked like a sure 3-0 goal, but he got it with a glove. A dozen seconds to go on the power play. Miller tried a little chip pass in front. Here's Hughes. Quinn Hughes, Pettersson in front. They score! Chase on!
Why did the Canucks want him? Well, this is why they wanted him. He did this last year for the Edmonton Oilers. Stand in front of the net, screen, and then get in position for a tip-in. And Elias Pettersson with that perfect pass. Look at that pass by Elias Pettersson. All Chason had to do was keep his stick on the ice and just direct it toward the net. He got it up. He got it over the pad of Cam Talbot on that perfect pass.
Wild keep after the puck in the Vancouver zone. Goligoski again. Demko, a little trouble. Rebound was there. Fiala. And Demko able to stop.
Fiala got one in the very first game that the Wild played on the power play. And there, Thatcher Demko has no idea where that is. It's under his right pad. You can see it squeezed.
Moves into the face-off circle. Puts one in front. And the pass just broken up. Now out of the box is Pitlick. And he's got a step on Ekman Larsson. Cutting in on goal. He cheats. And I think he hit the post. He had a wide open net on a deep to the forehand. And Rem Pitlick hit the goal post.
A little bit on this one because he is completely beaten. Pitlick takes it. Fakes backhand, goes forehand. And a quick shot off the post.
That would have been his first career goal, and this is 12th career game.
Fake backhand, go forehand, and as you said, he's got half the net.
20 seconds to go in the second period. Lead pass. Pitlick has some room, cutting in with a shot, and Demko with the challenge, made the save. Not sure how Rem Pitlick got so alone there, but he had another good chance. Some spectacular saves at the Vancouver end of the ice. Cam Talbot not as acrobatic, but no, he's been solid. And we're underway in the third with Minnesota leading by a goal. Didn't like the shot he got up with good reason as that one sailed over top of the goal. Duhaime the other way. And now Pitlick centers. Dumba scores! Besser with a chance at one end, and then the Wild come back. Matt Dumba takes the centering pass from Rem Pitlick and makes it 3-1.
Just a little too high, and now we're heading the other way. And the Canucks coverage. Matt Dumba slides in. And he's wide open. Beautiful pass by Pitlick. Little saucer over to Dumba.
Here's a chance for the Wild to break through. Fiala on the backhand, stopped by Demko. Here's Sturm moving into the backhand. Oh, Demko had trouble with that. He got kind of flat on the goal line. Yeah, it's been something to get into these buildings. The atmosphere in Seattle was sensational on the weekend. The atmosphere here during the opening. Here's Horvat busting in to the net. Scores! Backhand shelf for Bo Horvat.
This little pass up to Bo Horvat, and Talbot is guessing across, and Bo Horvat goes short side shelf on the backhand. Connor Garland lets that one go, and it goes right to Bo Horvat, and you can see it's no mistake. Cam Talbot, who's 6'4", looked 5'8" on that one.
Fourth of the year. Myers kicked it free. Duhaime gets it, sends it across. Puck backhand in front. Now it's loose. Turning is Duhaime. He shoots. Demko the save. Puck trickles behind him. And where is it? Demko's got it somehow.
Original save. Nice play by Tanner Pearson. And Thatcher Demko reaches down with the blocker and hangs on.
Puck in skates, and the Wild able to move it out. That's going to do it. Canucks unable to get the equalizer with the goalie at the bench. Minnesota behind the goaltending of Cam Talbot, and a 3-goal effort able to pull out a victory.